Hi students, welcome to ChemSure. It's great to have you all back here. Today in this video I am discussing with you the topics difference between thermal and photochemical process. Difference between thermal and photochemical process. Photochemical. It involves the absorption of light. Thermal. It involves emission or absorption of heat. That's the basic difference between two processes, photochemical and thermal. Second point, the presence of light is necessary. That is, reaction occur only in the presence of light. Photochemical reaction does not occur at dark. They can take place in light and dark. It is thermal. They can take place in light and dark. Each molecule absorbs one photon and then get activated. Does each molecule absorb one photon and get activated and take part in reaction without affecting the neighboring molecule. But in the case of thermal, energy is given to the substance in the form of heat and it is shared among all the molecules. Okay. Activation energy is acquired by absorption of photon. This activation energy is acquired by absorption of photon only. But in the case of thermal, activated energy is acquired by in the form of heat or random intermolecular collision, that is between the molecules, collision between the molecules. The activated energy is acquired by in the form of heat or random intermolecular collision. The temperature coefficient is low. Why? Because the intensity of light does not depend on temperature. Okay. But whereas in the case of thermal, temperature coefficient is very high. Okay. Mechanism of reaction is complex. This photochemical process involves a mechanism which is complex. But mechanism of reaction is simple here. Catalyst act as an initiator. Catalyst don't act as an initiative. It is in this chapter we are going to study several photochemical reactions. From that we can understand that catalyst act as an initiator. Okay. Here we can see some more points. That is, for the examination point of view, you can write these points for 2 marks. Okay. Here some of the photochemical reaction involve an increase in the Gibbs energy of the reacting system. But all the thermal reaction involve a decrease of Gibbs energy. Okay. And last point, photochemical activation is highly selective. Photo excitation usually occurs selectively to a particular species. That is, photochemical reaction is happening to the particular molecule. That is, photoexcitation is occurring to a particular molecule in a reactant mixture or a particular atom or a group in a species undergoing the change. Thermal activation on the other hand is not selective. That is, thermal reaction is not at all selective. Okay, you can write these 4 points for the examination point of view. That is for 2 marks. Okay, that is difference between thermal and photochemical process. Okay. Now next we are discussing absorption of light in photochemical reaction. There are 2 processes in a photochemical reaction. First one, primary process. The primary process of a photochemical reaction is that step taking place as a consequence of actual absorption of radiation by atoms or molecules. That is, actually primary process in which light quantum, that is h nu, is absorbed by a molecule resulting in the formation of an excited molecule. That is, the molecule which absorb light may get dissociated, yielding excited state atoms or free radicals. That is, the initial chemical change that results directly from the absorption of light. It is here the main difference between primary and secondary process is that primary process takes place with the absorption of light, but secondary process takes place in the absence of light, that is without the absorption of light. Okay, it is a primary process is just the first step in a photochemical reaction in which excited atoms, molecules, ions or free radicals are produced consequent to light absorption. It is primary process in which light quantum h nu is absorbed by a molecule and resulting in the formation of an excited state molecule. The molecule which absorb light may get dissociated, yielding what? Excited atoms, molecules, ions or free radicals. Okay. Next we are discussing the example, that is in the photochemical combination of H2 and Cl2 to yield HCl, the primary process involves the dissociation of chlorine molecule to yield 2 chlorine radicals consequent to absorption of a quantum of light. It is the dissociation of chlorine molecule to yield 2 chlorine radicals is the primary process involved in this photochemical reaction. Okay, that is the first step. Next, we are discussing secondary process. Okay. The activated species produced in the primary process of a photochemical reaction may get involved in subsequent process such as thermal reaction, which do not involve absorption of light. That is, the main difference between primary and secondary process is the primary process takes place with the absorption of light, but secondary process takes place without the absorption of light, which do not involve absorption of light. These are called secondary process. That is, even though this is a second step in a photochemical reaction, that is, the secondary process is the second step in a photochemical reaction. This step does not involve the absorption of light. Then I am asking one question. Then how does this reaction get activated? Or how does the reaction initiated? That is, here we can see that subsequent process such as thermal reaction is happening here. That is, if the thermal reaction is exothermic, that is, if the secondary reaction, secondary process is exothermic, the heat of reaction may activate other molecules, thereby causing them to react. Okay, it is here thermal reaction takes place if the secondary reaction is exothermic in nature. The heat of the reaction may activate other molecules, thereby causing them to react. Okay, that is, these are called secondary process. In most photochemical reaction, the primary process is usually followed by the secondary process, that are normal interaction between reactants not requiring absorption of light. That is, secondary process is happening without the involvement of absorption of light. That is, the absorption of light doesn't take place here. Okay, let us discuss the example. Photochemical combination of H2 and Cl2, which occurs through a chain mechanism. The first step is the chain initiation step, in which some chlorine molecules absorb light, is the primary process. That is, this chlorine molecule absorb h nu quantum of energy and it is dissociated into chlorine radicals. This is the first step, which is the primary process. Okay. the chain propagation and chain terminating step. That is the second step, chain propagating step, and the final step, chain terminating step. The chain propagation step as well as chain termination step, which subsequently occur without absorption of light, are called secondary process. Okay, this here chlorine radical plus H2 gives HCl plus, here H radical is generated, and again this H radical react with the chlorine molecule to form HCl, and chlorine radical is generated. This is a chain propagating step. This step and the final step, chain terminating step, that is chlorine radical plus chlorine radical gives chlorine molecule, is the chain terminating step. Both these steps are secondary process. Okay. That is, in my coming videos I am explaining, or we are discussing more mechanism of this photochemical reactions. So here in this video we are only focusing the example for the secondary process and example for primary process. Okay, that is, we are not focusing in detail to the mechanism. So in my coming videos we are discussing. Okay, this here only thing is that these two, chain propagating step and chain terminating steps, are example for secondary process. You have to concentrate on these two examples. And for the first step, it is first step, photochemical combination, in the photochemical combination of H2 and Cl2, which occurs through a chain mechanism. That mechanism we are discussing in detail, but here you have to focus that the first step, chain initiation step, which involved the absorption of light quantum h nu, and which is happening in the presence of, that is, absorption of light, and the first step is the primary process. Okay. The activated species produced in the primary process, that is, activated species produced in the primary process of a photochemical reaction may get involved in the subsequent process, such as thermal reaction. The thermal reaction is actually undergoing by the activated species of primary process, and which do not involve the absorption of light. Okay. That is, if the thermal reaction is exothermic in nature, that is, if the secondary reaction is exothermic, the heat of the reaction may activate other molecules, thereby causing them to react. Okay. These are secondary process. In most photochemical reaction, the primary process is usually followed by the secondary process. The first step is the primary process, and it is followed by the secondary process. That secondary process which does not involve the absorption of light, even though this is a photochemical reaction. That is, in most cases, almost all photochemical reaction involves the absorption of light. That is, we had discussed earlier that in this slide, it involves the absorption of light. But the second process in a photochemical reaction, that is secondary process, which do not involve the absorption of light. Okay, which do not involve the absorption of light, that is normal interaction between reactants not requiring absorption of light. So if you have any doubts regarding this, you can ask doubts in the comment box. I am giving answers for you. So thank you.